People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the differences in the meds call it news with a buzz. This is an update about an unfortunate incident that took place in a place called Waterloo District, St. Catherine, Spanish Town, wherein a whole family, 3 persons including an unborn child, was taken out. So technically, this is a quadruple takeaway. I am speaking about the husband, 43-year-old Omar Wellington. The wife, Sharon Francis Wellington, 35, and their son, Orlando Wellington, 16-year-old. Both of these persons, husband and wife, hardworking, legally employed, gainfully employed. The next one, a student. We can assume they are not involved in anything. However, there's a link to why the motive for this is. Now, when that incident occurred, based on the residents in the area, they said at about 3 a.m. early in the morning, them hear all sorts of pie sound. Don't know if they bother to call the po-po. Maybe it is just a next day in a paradise, regular thing, so therefore them just overlook it. Based on the information, it is said that at about 5 a.m. somebody was passing, noticed that the door open. Me no know if it looked like it kick off, and that was when they summons the po-po. When the po-po came in, they found the 3 people them. Like me say, it looked like the father lay down over a couch, fem hand, foot, hog tie. Well, not the foot, but the hands was gagged and bound. Wife, same thing, lay down upon her back, fear and tie behind her. The son upon him belly. Same thing, every one of them gone to the cranium. They were gone. Based on the information, it is said that the wife was at least a couple of months, conflicting information, 8 months or so. So therefore, she would have had baby about the next month or so from there. So therefore, that makes it quadruple. Now, when incidents like these take place, it is going to get the alert of the po-po. The po-po are going to put in all the necessary resources, because then it is making Jamaica look bad. It is making the JCF look bad. It is making the government look bad. And that is because the situation is bad in all angles. So to do damage control, they put out a person of interest list that involved or included at least 7 people. One of those persons, Demar Williams, O.C. Kai, known criminal, known gang member. The next man, Tickman, known criminal, known gang member. The next one, Buffy. The next one, Richie. The next one, Gaza or GAZA-Man. The next one, Blacks. It is said that Blacks reside overseas. The next one, Negos. It is said that he also lives overseas. However, he is facilitating the FUCKRY in some sort of gang war that is going on in that neighborhood. So based on what the po-po is saying, one of those persons that lost their life is a relative of one of those persons that are involved in this feud that is going on. So therefore, that is the motive. The update to all of this is that since then, like I said, the po-po is doing their damage control. So therefore, they had to act fast, and fast they did. It is said that they took out one of those persons. That person that was taken out, his name is GAZA-Man. It is said that they went on the operation, they arrested 3 other men, and they also seized a couple of fire pieces. Don't know if those fire pieces were also used. Hopefully, if it is or if they are, they can be effective evidence in any sort of case. Hopefully, they will catch the others. Now people, when we look at the name of the others, them are Williams, known notorious gangster like me say. Tickman, them are Williams, Kiki, or Kai Kai. Both of those persons' names have been calling up all the time. When you hear the name Gaza, you think about Baghdad or you think about the Gaza camp. Gaza or GAZA-Man, like I said, he is no longer with us. Based on the information by the Popo, it is said that blacks and Negroes that live overseas, these are two of the people that are facilitating, financing the FUCKRY. Don't you realize that these people are so entrenched in this gangster culture? Even when them get out of Jamaica, run left Jamaica before them get KILLED or for just a better opportunity to hustle. Even when them do over there before them change them life, redeem themselves, them still want to be a part of it. It is as if they are addicted to the badness. So therefore, them start sending all sorts of money, all sorts of tool, all sorts of ammunition, come to Jamaica and telling these little youths down there to keep up the same FUCKRY that they've kept up for a couple of decades. People, what is wrong with these people and the culture? Them can't leave the badness alone. Everybody wants to be a gangster, and then again, you have to realize most of these people, whatever them do, it is because of the hype, it is because of the girls, it is because of the quick money. However, the quickest thing that they usually get is either the big yard or the graveyard. Now people, if you realize what these criminals did based on the pictures and videos that are out there, is that them leave the place ransack. That means the dresser drawer them, the closet, everything search up, everything fling down, as if this is some sorts of random case of robbery that went wrong. They want you to believe that this might be a robbery. However, what it is not is definitely not a case of mistaken identity. The fact that these persons were found gagged and bound, and the fact that most of them or all of them had all sorts of con in the cranium. We see that these people are hard-working people. Both of them are gainfully employed. The little boy go to school. So therefore, it tells you that they don't have any sorts of gang ties. Well, no sorts of, they are not involved in any sorts of gang directly. However, people like the street know it is guilty by association, guilty by BLOOD, or guilty by the place that you live. Based on the information that is out there, she has the worst strike against her, or the family had the worst strike against them. They are guilty by BLOOD. That means one of them family member is deeply involved. So therefore, though none of these people planned it, orchestrated, or even mastermind any sorts of criminal activity, if them can't catch Quaco, them are go catch him short. And that is exactly what transpired in this case, based on word on the street, based on the reports by the Popo. The moral of the story in all of this is that we've seen two very disturbing trends playing out time after time. It is called, if them can't catch Quaco, them catch him short. Sometimes these criminals don't warn their family members that, listen, I'm kind of hot right now, so therefore you might have that red dot on your head and you're not any sorts of coolie from Baghdad. The next very disturbing trend is that most of these men that were listed as persons of interest, their names have been calling up repeatedly over and over. They are always involved in everything that goes wrong in that area. However, so them get locked up, so them get bail. It is like a revolving door of buffoonery. However, the persons that lose out, and I mean literally, as in lives lost, is family like this, like the Wellingtons? When are they going to learn? I am speaking about the bad men. Gangsterism don't pay. Crime don't pay. It might pay for a short while, but why gain the world and lose your life, lose your soul, lose your freedom? It makes absolutely no sorts of sense. Most importantly, how is it that the system never learned? Stop rotating these gangsters. Stop giving them bail. Whenever you get a chance to make a first impression, make sure that you make these people desist from living. It is as simple as that, because obviously the technique or the formula that they are using, it is ineffective. It is causing innocent people to lose their life over and over. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, you know that the new school year just started, and because of the advent of social media, there's been some very despicable videos that are out there. There's a video with some young girls in a minibus pretty much blow somebody's saxophone. However, there is an even more disturbing video out there. It is of a schoolgirl in a uniform. Me not really know the uniform. However, in her uniform, she was not doing any sorts of algebra, any sorts of mathematics. However, she was tricking. She was pretty much blowing. However, everything was in intricate details. You could see every little freckle upon her face. You could see everything that she was doing. It is as if you was watching some sorts of PORN. Now people, there's a whole bunch of PORN video that is out there. People, I can come to the assumption that this is not her first hurrah. This is not the first time that she has been doing this. She has a lot of on-the-job experience based on the type of stuff that she is doing. She would make even people in the PORN industry look like them are amateur. This girl is skillful at the art of blowing the saxophone. Now people, this is very disturbing, the fact that she's a schoolers. What is even more disturbing is the fact that she's in her uniform, and the way that she is acting in her uniform has nothing to do with learning. However, what is even more disturbing is the fact that you would have some people, maybe a teacher, maybe a taxi man, maybe a minibus man, that would actually have these young people in these acts and then videotape it and then put it out there. I am going to assume this girl did not lose her phone. I am going to assume she was aware that somebody was videotaping. But people, because of sometimes monetary reason, money is always the motive. Money, or the love of money, or the lack of money, is the root of all evil. That is what drive these young people to do some of the stuff. Sometimes them just bad beyond them years. Sometimes it is desperation. I don't know the circumstances to speak on it. However, what it does, it looks bad for Jamaica. It looks bad on the school system. It looks bad in every aspect. People, this is sad. However, with the advent of social media, and people want that hype, people want to expose people that are insecure, want to show what they can do to underprivileged people that they take advantage of. And that is why most of the time you see these type of videos out there on social media. People, it is sad. Point blank and period. So anyways people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.